4 minutes past 8, hoping to catch some of the American regulars who do prefer the earlier streams due to time zones. But I'm up. So hello to you all. Like starting the streams like that. Now, so today, doing some things we haven't done before, starting to get into the economic side of No Man's Sky. Here I am, a good more than 300 hours on the game, and I'm only just started to really pay attention to the whole, well, that entire aspect of the game, really. It's just not something that I've done before now. But it's something I'm doing today. So today, we're looking particularly at economy crashing. And then a little bit later on, we'll probably look at setting up trade routes as well. But at the moment, we're doing economy crashing. Which basically involves flooding the market with a particular item, in this case wiring loom, to bring the price down to ridiculously cheap. You do have to, you sell it at a regular price. It crashes the market, makes that particular item very cheap in this system. You buy it all back very cheap, go on to another system, rinse and repeat. With the current setup of doing that at the minute, I'm making around 15 million units a go. So I would estimate that that's a good 100 million per hour. I would say it takes about 10 minutes to complete the whole selling, buying, jump into another system, selling, buying process. I haven't timed it. I'm guessing it's about 10 minutes. So I'd say we're on about 100 million an hour plus 100 million plus with this little scam. And I am calling it a little scam because although it's using in-game mechanics and it's not a glitch, it's not a glitch. It's not a glitch. It's part of the game's economic system. But if you did it in real life, they'd call it a scam, wouldn't they? So and rightly so. And rightly so. But this is not real life. This is No Man's Sky. So why not, eh? Well, I'm just updating various feeds and so forth to let people know that we are in fact online and streaming. But yeah, let's crack on. Onwards and upwards. We are currently let me just check out that. Oh, we're going. Oh, man, I like that. I like that kind of explorer. It's a shame I didn't get to check that out. I don't think we're in a particular C class is popping up, so we won't be getting any decent ships come through anyway. Let's get on with the economy crashing bit. I'm probably going to highlight this this particular section so I can keep it on there for anyone who doesn't know about this particular thing. So let's have a look. As you can see, my inventory, save for tech slots, is just entirely filled up with stacks of wiring loom. 250,000 a stack is its typical value, but obviously markets fluctuate, so you don't always get that. I've got a few random bits and pieces knocking about, but as well as this, we've also got a ton of wiring loom in there as well. I wasn't particularly bothered about making sure it was every single slot, but if you have got your slots maxed out, of course you can just make sure you offload things into your storage inventory and make the maximum slots available to you for doing this. But at 15 million ago, I thought that's enough. Really, that's enough of a speed. I mean, I'm only really doing it just to play with the mechanic because I'm already a multi-billionaire on No Man's Sky. I don't actually need these units, so I've gone buy when I meant sell. Interestingly enough, the economy here is still crashed from the last time, so we're going to have to go to another system to do it. But if you look here, you can see I would be selling that at minus 82% of its value, a piece of wiring loom for just 9,822 units, which is, well, as I'm sure you can see, it's dramatically cheaper than it should be. It means that we could buy, or sell rather, we could sell them here for 4,272,913 units, which is absolutely nothing, as you will see. So this economy is still crashed. I thought it'd be reset by now, but apparently it's not resetting while the game's not in session. Normally it would take about an hour for a particular system to reset, an hour real time that is. So what we're going to do, head onto the galactic map. That's a power generation economy. We want to be filtering by economy. You do that with the up and down buttons on the D-pad. So we're now filtering by economy, and we're looking for red ones. You would be best off looking for tier 3 economies. This is a tier 2, satisfactory. That doesn't have a space station, which does matter. Low supply is tier 1. With wiring loom, I'm not sure that it matters too much which type of system that you go to, but I'm following the principle that you sell tech to power generation economies. Comfortable will do. Tier 2's fine. I don't want to spend too much time. Looking for a tier 3 economy. Just tell you that you need a tier 3 economy, and that'll give you the most return, but you're really not talking about a huge amount of difference, so I wouldn't stress about it too much either if I were you. We could of course stop and get involved in this, but we're here on business, and this ain't the kind of business we're here on. 5 attack ships, maybe we'll deal with them in a minute, eh? Maybe we won't. It's just frustrating because it's going to take 22 seconds to get to the space station because we can't pulse jump to it because of the disruption of the battle. But here we go. Heading into the space station. It said the economy was comfortable, but we're about to crash that there wiring loom market. If anybody's wondering what wiring loom is, it's what they used to call technology modules. Personally, I preferred the name technology module because at least I had a vague idea what it was trying to allude to. I got a clue what wiring loom is meant to be. It's some techie thing. Daisy, up we go. So we head over to the trade terminal. So as you saw, it was about 4 million units for those 435 wiring loom in the crashed economy. We can now sell them for 21 million units. Like I said, looking at about a 15 million return each time we do this. So of course we will be selling 435 pieces of wiring loom for 21 million, and then we're going to buy them back for 5 million, leaving us with an overall margin of about 15. Now you can see that the economy has crashed to minus 78.9% of its market value. That's brilliant. So all you do then is you jump off to another system. I'm just going to quickly check the stalls over here. Check out the vendors. What do you got? Nah. I'm quite happy with my current multi-tool, but we do need to be upgrading it a little bit. more than has currently been the case. Which is one of the reasons it's quite frustrating that I haven't got these slots free. Do I need microprocessors? Can I send them somewhere else? Can I? Right, I can do without catnip. I don't want to get rid of the fireworks. They're just too much fun to let off at random every now and again. You know, just pew pew. Send them flying. We are hoping to hear from I Heart Microwave today. That's the reason that we're doing this early morning stream. In case anybody was wondering why we would do that. Tell you what, let's make. We can clear up some space by making a couple of warp cells. We can't make a couple, but we can make the one. It's good enough because hyper warp cores, it turns out they don't charge your hyperdrive indefinitely, as I had previously thought they did, and I thought so because I kept using it and it was still at 100%. It just lasts a lot longer than a warp cell. That's got us up to 70%, so that'll do us for now. I mean, that's plenty of jumps, isn't it? So we're all stocked up on wiring loom once again, just buying and selling the same 435 items of wiring loom over and over again. But let's just have a look at this guy, because I need an S-Class scanner upgrade for my new Alien multi-tool. I say new, it's been on there a good few hours now. But new in terms of this save, because this is a 440 hour save. So 440? 240, crikey. 240 hour save. So it is relatively new in terms of that. I mean, I only had 2 multi-tools before this one, and one of them was the startup one. He doesn't have it though, does he? No. He doesn't have what we want. What about this guy? Well, I'll take your nanites. I love that. It's basically like a penny jar on the counter, you know. Here, have a few nanites. Help yourself out. If you're a bit short, here's a few for you, just to top you up. Maybe you can get that nice new upgrade. Proper mom and pop Korvac store there. We could also do with another S-Class hyperdrive module upgrade. But it does not look like we're going to get that here. Not to worry. We're jumping onto another system, having completely ruined this one. So, I'm an explorer fan when it comes to ships. So I tend to check them out. We have this S-Class on the go at the moment. It doesn't have the same hyperdrive range that see, there were 5 when we went in. There is only 1 attack ship remaining now, so that's a good little scam for making the space rescue missions quite a bit easier. Pop in the space station, come back out. It's nearly over by the time you come out, and you can check out them free freighters. Well, not free, you have to work for them, but still. Let's take the bugger out while we're here. We'll be good citizens and do our bit, eh? Or try to. There we are. Hostile ships defeated. I don't want to speak to you, mate. Get away. I'm not in the market for a freighter at the moment. I'm upset with freighters. I'm not using them for anything in particular right now. Can discuss why. It's it's a question of Beyond Update giving us a whole load of grief